Where has it gone? Romance, manners, chivalry, and all the other stuff that life has lost. What is chivalry? It's being very polite, honest, and showing kind behavior, especially by men toward women. Holding the door for them, offering them their jackets when it's cold. That is called chivalry. It's just part of the kindness that makes the world a happier place to be. However, it is not just men towards women, though it may seem that way at times. I will give up my seat, open doors, offer to carry heavy packages, etc. for the elderly woman, and would gladly do it for elderly men as well, but would not want to wound their pride. People really catch one another's eye and smile and say hi on the streets. Store clerks are much more likely to just ring you up than they are to smile and ask how you're doing. Rarely do strangers in line make polite conversation with one another. There is a lot of truth to John Gray's assertion that women's most important primal need is to be loved, and men's most important primal need is to be respected. Many will disagree, but I believe that the differences between men and women should still be acknowledged and celebrated. These things used to matter. So what changed? Has chivalry gone? No, I don't think it has. In my opinion, chivalry isn't dead. But the stronger the general trend of feminism becomes, the more men are going to give up on chivalry and not pass those ideals down to their kids. Let me explain. Chivalry and feminism are in fact mutually exclusive. Chivalry involves a tacit quid pro quo. Men are chivalrous to women they deem are worthy of the chivalrous sacrifice. Throughout Western history, Western only, as chivalry was a knighthood concept invented by Europeans during the Middle Ages, men have considered worthy women to be those who are relatively chaste, pure of reputation, monogamously loyal, and delicate of manners. Does that describe the typical modern feminist? Of course not. To ask the question is to laugh at the absurdity of asking it. When a man holds open a door for a woman or carries her heavy bags, he is doing so under the guise of an implicit pact between himself and all of womankind. He assumes her relative weakness, modesty, and submissiveness, and she assumes his strength and leadership. There is an unspoken agreement that both sides will hold up their end of the bargain. Implicit, too, in chivalry is a subconscious awareness that women are reproductively more valuable than men. Without a man's confidence in these assumptions, the rationale for chivalry and the desire to grant it dissipate like the memories of so many one-night stands. Feminism is, at its core, an ideology of will to power scaffolded by lies. It has little to do with equality. Its goal is the power aggrandizement of women at the expense of men, as it has to be since power is zero-sum, and by whatever means necessary. That's it. As long as feminism remains a force in modern society and sabotages the minds of significant numbers of young urban minxes, chivalry is dead on arrival. The two ideologies not only have nothing in common, they are conspicuously antagonistic. The free flow of information has also helped to kill off chivalry. Thanks to the rise in popularity of dating blogs by experienced men, women's true nature is revealed in all its grit and gristle. No man in his right mind would open doors for women he now knows will divorce a beater and strip him of his dignity for a fling with an idiot who gives her kittles as a birthday gift. Nor would he carry bags for women he now suspects, justifiably, are regular riders of the quasi-anonymous dick carousel. He'll think twice about holding a cab for a random girl who might be one of those chicks who divulges personal details about her love life on a website called The Frisky. The simple galling fact that women are sexually enticed by some is enough to convince normally kind and generous men that pulling out chairs for them is a fool's errand. That's another thing men have learned. When chivalry isn't buying you a rude lack of acknowledgement from some ravaged city runabout, it's actively making you seem more better. Men are asking, what's in it for me? And increasingly the answer is, not much. And if you think a dearth of chivalrous behavior will open the door for white knighters to swoop chicks like Sir Lancelot, you've got the wrong idea. Modern women don't instinctually reward chivalrous men with their sex, let alone a phony expression of asexual gratitude. The last chivalrous man on earth is still going home alone to sort himself out, but he'll do it ever so politely. As most modern women are only interested in alpha bad boys, or other women, or both, being chivalrous towards women is completely wasted on them. To the modern woman, if you lament the loss of chivalry, look in the mirror. You have only yourselves to blame. Successful men understand the true nature of women and act accordingly. When women were ladies, men had respect for them and helped them in and out of their transportation, opened doors, and carried heavy items for them. Feminism has changed that.